Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Extinct Bricks Originals! And for this very special episode, we will be featuring the LEGO custom Beast of the Mesozoic Diabloceratops. But before we head on with this video, I'd like to say thanks to youtube.com audio library for this awesome background music. Also, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And to be able to support my channel, please do not skip on all the ads on all my videos. Thanks everyone! You may also like to follow me on all my social media platforms. We have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and LYKA. Now I'll be posting some of my exclusive photos and video clips as well. So I'll see you there everyone! The guest species contest winners will be announced later on in the video, but for now, let us move on with the making of the Diabloceratops. So as with other customs that I have, I usually start with kit bashing, and here is how it looks like. So I have here a head of the Triceratops, and then I modified it to probably look like that of the Diabloceratops. Then I adjusted the length of the body and also the length of all the forelimbs and even the hind limbs as well. Then after that, I did some sculpting on this particular creature to be able to complete the overall structure of the Diabloceratops. Once dry, then I put on some paint, which is of course our primer here. I used number 68 Boss Me. We'll be needing some brushes, also some paint, and of course our references here. So initially I wanted to have the Jurassic World evolution, but then again, there's no official thing for that, so I wanted to have, or at least mimic, that of the Beast of the Mesozoic Diabloceratops. So to start off, I mixed here a combination of yellow, ochre, and some white, and then splattered it on the lower portions of this creature. The figure will be a very colorful one with lots of blacks and some other highlights, so you will be at least be guided on what colors that you will be using later on in the video. So taking into consideration the reference that we have, which is the Diabloceratops for Beast of Mesozoic, there's a lot of black in it, and so placing some paint strategically on those areas. So there are some areas in the frills, also at the back, and even the of course face and the arms and legs of the Diabloceratops. So here is how it looks like so far. The painting or the paint that I'm actually using here is a mixture of red and burnt sienna and a little bit of yellow. So you can see here that I'm just following through on what areas of the face and also the body, and carefully avoiding those areas that do not have this particular color. Using this same color of paint, I used this fine brush to at least paint on the back of the Diabloceratops. It's an irregular shape, but I try to just do the first, at least one side first, and then mirror the image on the other side. There are several colors that are actually used here. One is a lighter colored yellow, and then of course the earlier paint that we used for the underbelly of this creature. And now for some more detail. The frills will have certain splotches of colors. So we have white here. So I'm doing one side and then the other side next. After this, I'll be mixing it with some blue and also turquoise. And then carefully paint on several, shapes on the frills. Again, I'm doing one side first, and then we'll mirror this on the other side. end of the Diabloceratops is actually a bluish color. So we're painting the same colors that we use on the frill, and then slather it on the bottom of the tail towards the first half, or at least the second half of the underbelly. After this, all we need to paint would be, of course, some more details, such as that of the colors of the eyes, the nails, and of course the horns of the Diabloceratops. When painting the eyes, don't rush it, guys. Make sure that both eyes are actually of the same shape, the same size, and the same level as that of the other side. Continuing on with the details, I'm now painting the beak of the Diabloceratops. It's actually just a little bit of brown and some white and a touch of black to make it a little bit grayish. After this, we'll be painting the horns next. For the horns, this is a mixture of white and yellow ochre and a little bit of black. I paint all four of the horns here. Later on, the horns will have a transition color from lighter to a bit darker. So with that, I just add some more brown, and so it changes the tones. Okay, so that's it for the painting on our Diabloceratops. I hope you learned something from this session, guys. And here's how it looks like after painting. It's really colorful, and I'm really liking all the highlights on this particular ceratopsian. And it's time for us to announce the Glasses PC Contest winners. And we have 10 lucky picks, and here they are: Rathalos, Godzilla Dinosaurs, Lizards and All, Alex, J. Joe, Star Wars Fan, Swollen Head, Tantan Win, Tyrannosaurus Rex, Hermimeros, and Alto. Congratulations, everyone, and now for top 10. Jurassic Rex, Mikhail Kostyanov, Jackass Animations,
Top 7.
Draco Whitey, Aiden Stevenson, Parker Soros, Rex and Rex, Maniamar, Todd, and the Cat Tiger. Congratulations, everyone, and I'll see you on the next Guesses PC contest. For those of you who'd like to join, here's how. Just click on the Extinct Weeks icon, and then it will lead you to the Extinct Weeks homepage. And in the homepage, just click on the community link, and it will lead you to all my posts. The head really looks like a devil to me. Well, it's now time for us to have a Sembrix. You can do it, and let's vote in. Let's count the number of parts to this one. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have 6 parts to this ceratopsian. Let's now pick the head and then attach it to the body. So it's made of a bone socket joint. So yeah, and now let's move on with the legs. Let's put on the forelegs first. Left, and then the right one. And now the hind legs. Right. And then the left. And there you have it, the finished Diabloceratops. Let's now move on with a closer look on this figure. Hi again, guys! So we have here Usher riding his ATV and chasing after the Diabloceratops. This particular figure, colorful one, is actually based off from the Diabloceratops by Beast of the Mesozoic. I think their ceratopsian line is really colorful, and I might do some of them also in the future. Well, Usher Hill will be coming back later for some size comparisons, but he'll be rolling on. Alright, not there for now. Now let's move on with a closer look. Okay, so we have here our figure of the Diabloceratops. You can see here that infamous face. It really has this 4 horns to it, 2 sticking from the top of the eyes, and then 2 again sticking out from the top of its frill. The coloration of this Diabloceratops is really unique, and so that is why I chose to have this one. Probably I'll have several more ceratopsians that are also colorful in the near future, so if you think you want or you like this particular coloration, just let me know in the comments below so that we'll try to somehow squeeze in several more ceratopsians in the future. So you see here all the horns are actually painted with some gradient to it. The coloration of the blacks are actually standing out on top of those reds and also browns and even the yellows. In terms of articulation, this particular figure can actually move very well, especially in the neck region. You can see that it's a ball and socket joint, so it can actually look up as much and look down as much, as if it's eating. Alright, so it can also turn its head 360 degrees. Aside from, of course, the head movement, the legs can also move as well. So it can run, it can walk, it can prance, well, all sorts of things. It also has this 3x2 studs on the back. I really enjoyed making this particular ceratopsian, especially the painting portion of it. Well, that's it for our closer look. We can now move on with size comparisons. And of course, we're bringing back Usher here for the size comparisons, and you can see here that this is actually similar to what the Diabloceratops would actually be like in terms of actual size. Alright, so once that's done, we can now compare with other at least creatures that are very colorful as well. So first up is the Extinct Carnoraptor. So the Carnoraptor is yellow, purple, orange type of creature, and it has this really unique set of detailing on the back. Next is our Extinct Incuvenator. The Incuvenator is mostly green, but it actually sports this very colorful sail to it, and the head is undeniably colorful as well. See? Also, in terms of size, definitely our Incuvenator here is larger than that of our Diabloceratops. Up next, this is our Extinct Amargasaurus. The Amargasaurus is a mixture of, browns and also whites, but the combination of the orange on the back with that striping of the white is really impressive and is quite colorful and also soothing in the eyes. Next up, we have our Extinct Lambeosaurus. And although this Lambeosaurus is mostly brown with white stripes on the back, the head, of course, crest is really colorful. I don't know if it's reflecting on the screen, but it's a combination of pink and peach. Okay, so we can now move on with the next one. This is our Extinct Humorosaurus. So this is actually one of the most colorful stegosaurs that I've made so far. It has this flag-like, African flag-like plates on its back, and a colorful stripe running from the head going towards the tail. So that is the Whirlosaurus for you guys. Now it's time for us to do the species roll call, and we have here all the creatures that you've seen here so far. I do have, several ideas of more colorful creatures that we'll be doing in the near future, but if you do have suggestions, please comment them down below in the comment box. So I do read all your comments and reply to them whenever I can. Also, Usher here would like to remind you guys that most of the creatures that you see here will have, of course, their own videos. So I'm putting on the individual links on the description box below, and also take a look at the Extinct Breaks playlist. Let's have the roll call. This is the Extinct Breaks Amargasaurus, Extinct Breaks Labiosaurus. This is the Extinct Breaks Carnoraptor, level 40. And then this is the Extinct Breaks Equivinator. We also have here the Extinct Breaks Whirlosaurus. And of course, the star of the show here, our Extinct Breaks Diabloceratops. And that's it for the species roll call. We can now move on with the last looks of this video. Okay, so to start off, the Diabloceratops generic name means devil horn face, coming from Diablo, Spanish meaning devil, and Ceratops, Latinized Greek for horn face. Diabloceratops was medium-sized, moderately built, round-dwelling, quadrupedal herbivore that could grow up to a length of 18 feet long. Diabloceratops had big round nose, long horns above its eyes, and spiked frill, which actually makes it look like the devil. And I think Usher here is winning the race between him and the Diabloceratops. Vroom, 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 vroom. And that's about it for our video on the Diabloceratops. I hope you liked it, guys. And again, thank you for watching. Of course, please don't forget to support our other channels. We have EB Toy Universe and The Adventures of Moira and Asher. Please watch their videos and support their channel as well by subscribing. And as we always would say, let your inner dino break roar!